Welcome back to the Tekken 8 CPU tournament. Last time we saw some of the fan favorites get eliminated from losers bracket, but we also saw some losers going against all odds and pushing forward with hopes to make it back to the finals. Today we will be watching the first portion of the winners bracket and knocking down more and more fighters into the losers bracket. Our first match of the video is Nina versus Bryan. Let's get to it. Alright, we are back with the winners bracket here. We have Nina versus Bryan, as said in the intro here. Bryan looks like he's all ready for the beach. He has his shirt off. He is ready for the sunshine, getting that robot tan on. I'm sure Nina loves the beach. Even though she's an assassin, I'm sure she enjoys the beach on her off time. Bryan's starting out pretty strong here. The music of this place is so good. And Bryan takes the first round here. So Nina's been a pretty strong competitor so far. She, like, even though it looks like she's gonna lose, she always somehow comes back and just puts her opponent away. I think the chain grabs really, like, help out as a CPU, because I don't know how well the CPU is at breaking chain grabs and stuff. But I say that, and now she is down 2-0. So we shall see what happens here. We are at midday at the beach, or I guess more towards the evening. Probably my favorite time at the beach, honestly. This is a vibe. Nina's starting off strong though. Oof. Does Bryan feel pain? He's a robot, so I don't know if he feels pain or not. I'm gonna say probably not. That's what makes him so effective. But Nina does take the first round. By first round, I mean the first round of hers, not the first round in general. That was round 3? So she takes round 3 here. Sorry, I'm trying to get more coherent. Also, the sun back there kind of looking like Pac-Man a little bit. And there she goes. She takes 2 rounds. So this is what she does. She looks like she's down and then just roars back. And we are now at nighttime. They've been fighting all damn day. Bryan's got a little ember going on there. Is that Snake Eyes? I think that's what that's called. Oh, this is coming down to the wire. Oh, Bryan's one hit, and she goes for the low, and that's it. She comes back. She 3-0 sweeps. We have another 3-0 sweep. Alright, next up we have Law versus Leo, or Leo, however you want to pronounce it. Law always be doing too much, man. He does have one of the funniest endings, though, I gotta admit. When he gets the bill and he just dies. It's too good. Both these fighters had very strong showings in their first match here. But Law has been quite dominant, I gotta say. He's still showing, man. He is very strong. It's not over yet, though. Leo hanging on with 1 HP, but does take the L in that first round here. I can't believe how jacked they made Law. Like, at least in like the older games, he always struck me as like a very lean, you know, kind of thin guy, but he was effective because of technique. I don't know what happened between 7 and 8, but he just, I don't know if he's taking steroids or what, but he jacked the fuck up. Kind of crazy. But apparently it's paying dividends. He's up 2-0 right now. Close is close. Oh, did he catch him? He does! Also, I know I said he. I'm not going to get into it with Leo. I'm not going to argue about the gender thing. I'm just going to say what my reaction tells me, okay? So, there's that. So, don't bother. Anyway. Yeah, Leo does take that round. Catches Law going for a low, but the low didn't do enough damage. Now we're roaring back here. Does bring it in. Could this be another 3-0 sweep? We've now had two after not having any in I think the first one, or maybe it was Dragunov. I think Dragunov was the only one who had it, but I think that was the losers bracket episode, so I don't think we had any in episode 1. But nope, we do not get a reverse 3-0. Law does take the match. Always doing too much, man. Next up, we have Jack 8 versus Asuka. There's a small part of me that wants Jack 8 to make it towards the finals so I can use his Willy Wonka costume. I'm just saying. There's a little bit of bias there, but I just want to use his Willy Wonka costume, you know? He's getting his ass kicked right now. Ooh, the low parry. Asuka takes round 1. Looks like Jack has activated heat. Nice grab. Ooh, he went for the big low, but it has a very long animation. That doesn't matter, still takes the round. Tied up 1-1. Ooh, God, that would hurt. Raises the roof and takes the second round. Jack up 2-1. Asuka's being very patient. Nice grab. Jack's trying to go for the lows. Ooh, went for the raise the roof, but got caught. Alright, all tied up, 2-2. Final round. Now, just a reminder that anyone who gets beat is not eliminated. This is winner's bracket, so anyone who gets beat here is just going to go to loser's bracket instead. So anyone who loses is not out yet, but they are halfway there. What was that? Is that what guard break looks like? I don't remember it looking like that, but maybe it does. Maybe I just never guard broke a lot. That was interesting looking. Asuka has a lead in this final round, and she has heat activated here. Ooh, that hits. Nice. Punishes the whiff with the super. That didn't do as much damage as I thought. I actually thought that might kill. Oh, oh my god, that low almost connects, but the mid, I think it was a mid kick, was just a little bit faster. Jack almost won that. Asuka takes the round. And Jack is now going to losers. Next up, we have Claudio versus Lidia. Lidia, of course, being a DLC character, very strong. Honestly, I would say never count her out. She's probably gonna win most of her matches. She's a very strong character right now. But hey, just because a character's strong doesn't mean the CPU knows what it's doing. Ooh, that was cool. And that did a ton of damage. Yo, I don't remember ever seeing Claudio do that. I don't think that's something people do. That was really cool. Ooh. God, she does so much damage. Alright, Lidia takes round 1. Yeah, she just systematically beat him down there. There wasn't really much to say. That was just all, you know, outframing whatever Claudio wanted to do. Alright. Lidia on match point here. Starting off strong with a heat engager. Claudio also activates heat. Oh, she hits her heat burst there. Is this going to be a perfect round? No, he does take some damage, but man, she chipped him down fast. And that's it. Jeez. Yeah, that character's crazy, man. Claudio goes to losers and Lidia moves on. So far, we've had women domination. Nina won, we had Asuka, and now we have Lidia. Alright, next up we have a battle of pure male. Heihachi versus King. This is all testosterone right here. Just two beefy dudes about to beat the shit out of each other. Heihachi being the newest DLC character. And as of recording, I did see that we are getting Clive from Final Fantasy 16 as the next DLC. So yeah, that gives you a little indication as to when I'm recording this audio. King is just absolutely dusting Heihachi with those grabs right now. That did so much damage. God, King is just so strong in Tekken 8. Does take her around. Heihachi, I thought Heihachi might be like Lidia and just be way overtuned, but I don't know. King took her around. Let's see. Ooh, he's hitting him with a little bit here and there. Very, very pokey game plan. Ooh, see, you can't go for those long developing moves, especially against King, who can just do this. Yeah, Heihachi doesn't know how to break these grabs. Ooh. Alright, King is on match point. And if King wins, this will send our first DLC character to losers. This music's hype. And there it is. Our first DLC goes to losers. Heihachi is the first of the losers that we have gotten as DLC here. Man. Maybe I didn't see him use his, like, whatever power he got from the story, where his, like, chest starts to glow. So maybe that's it. Alright, next up we have Lili versus Eddy, our last DLC. Let's see if we continue to have the women on top here. And this would send another DLC into losers if it does come to that, but we'll wait and see. Eddy does start out pretty strong. Very hard to fight against, especially if you're a new player, because Eddy you don't know where he's coming from. You don't know what any of his moves, if they're high, mid, low, they could be coming from anywhere. That llama just got obliterated. Lili does take round one. She had a comeback there. There's a UFO back there I just saw. What's going on here at Ortiz Farm, man? Got some questions, no answers. Alright, Eddy's looking pretty strong this round. That was a weird exchange. Yo, that... Oh, she whiffed! It doesn't matter, the low gets him. No whiff punish, probably because he was against the wall. Didn't have the ability there. Big kick. This could be a combo, but the CPU just doesn't know how to combo, man. Oh, he is absolutely beating her down. Yep, there's a kick. All right, Eddy's on his way for a comeback. Bro really said I ain't gonna be swept. I apologize for like the larger gaps in commentary. Tekken's a little bit harder for me to commentate than Dragon Ball is. Dragon Ball has a lot of like time in between stuff happening, so it's easier to like tell like when a move begins, when a move ends. Like, but this, it's so fluid. There's a lot happening at once. Like I can't keep up with it, so I kind of just sit here and watch in awe as CPU does its thing. Lili does take the match. The women are continuing to dominate in this bracket. At this rate, the entirety of winner's bracket is going to be full of women. They are too strong. Next up, we have Dragunov, the first comeback king, versus Alisa, the Chainsaw Wonder. I actually recently learned about Alisa's lore and how she's like the recreation of Dr. Boskonovich's, I think, deceased daughter, which I didn't know that. That's kind of sweet, but also a little weird. You know, well, of course, it's nice to have a robot in your daughter's homage. It's kind of like you gotta let her go, man. But hey, it is what it is. Nike XT8, just do it. Oh, okay. We have product placement. Oh boy. See, this is what I'm worried about in video games, is product placement in like the map in the background and stuff. Like, when does it end? You know? It's a little much for me. Like, look at it, it's everywhere. What the hell is this? Like, you're telling me Jin wants that shoe? Like, come on, man. I don't know what they expect me to be like. Oh, yeah, if Jin wants that shoe, I gotta get it, bro. I gotta get them Yeezys. Whatever the hell you kids say these days. Anyway, sorry for my rambling. Alisa is up. I was gonna say 2-0, but 2-1. Dragunov surging back. Is he just gonna continue being the comeback king here? Seems to fight his best when his back's against the wall. Oh. Yo, she just systematically poked the shit out of him there. Alisa wins. The women just keep on winning. They just keep on winning. All right, and this is a shorter episode. This is our final match of the winner's bracket here. Because we have to do our due process. We have to go winners, losers, winners, losers. And because we got all the matches out of the way early to start, now we can have, you know, little shorter segments here. So if you like the shorter form, this is for you. But anyway, June versus Lee. I might have said Jun again, but again, that's... my brain wants to tell me it's Jun, but I guess it's June. Oh, is this gonna hit? It does! He caught her in the middle of a move. Oof, that's gonna hurt. And Lee takes round 1. Tell you what, as far as commentary is concerned, I don't mind the shorter episodes. It's kind of nice. You know, having to talk for almost an hour straight is tough sometimes. But I do it for you guys. I don't mind it. But when I get opportunities to, you know, do only 30 minutes instead of an hour, we'll take it. June takes the second round. Both have heat activated. Ooh, June is taking it to him. Heat smash. Finishes that. She's up 2-1. If she wins, every single woman will have won in this winner's bracket. We will have a domination of ladies up here. It's not over yet, though. Ooh, that was a good move. Ooh, and he does take that round. All right, final round. Is Lee gonna ruin the women's parade? It's looking pretty good. That's a good combo. Oh, he had her in the air, but was knocked away. Oh, heat engager. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. One more hit and Lee's done. And that's it! The uppercut hand. June wins. The women dominate the winner's bracket. So we are going to see mostly women in the next winner's bracket. I think we also have Law and... who beat Heihachi? Oh my god, how do I forget who beat Heihachi? King. So we'll have Law and King mixed in with all the women. So yeah, looking forward to it. Next is going to be loser's bracket again. So we are going to see more people get eliminated. But yeah, thank you for being here with me.